Yo, KEEPLO, La Shame to God. We back at y'all with another one. Yo, check this out. I have breaking news. Listen to me. I have breaking news. Yo, the Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell thing, it has been presented to the Supreme Court. You feel me? That's the latest news. Check it out. If y'all don't know about the situation, right? You know that Donald Trump's going through the situation where he said he's gonna show the list, and he didn't end up showing the list. Now they saying there's no list, and his press secretary Pam Bondi says she had it, but evidently she says she don't have it now. You know how politicians do, right? Check it out, right? Trump's lawyer that he used for court when he got convicted of the 34 felonies. His name is Todd Blanche, right? Now, in my opinion, he sucked because Trump got convicted of 34 felonies by Alvin Bragg, the head prosecutor at 100 Center Street, and Talitha James, who was the attorney general. She sent Alvin Braggs at him. You feel me? And he got 34 convictions, felony convictions, for just inflating his taxes and lying about the Stormy Daniels $130,000 where he made her sound where he got her to sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. It's an everyday common business practice for anybody who has any sense, right? Well, getting back to what I was saying, Donald Trump's lawyer, Todd Branch, has been made like second in command of the DOJ, which is the Department of Justice, right? Now check it. He went and spoke with another dude. His name is David Oscar Marcus. Listen to me. His name is David Oscar Marcus, right? Now, David Oscar Marcus is a good friend with Donald Trump's lawyer, Todd Branch, because David um Oscar Marcus is Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer. Now it's just so crazy that they just happen to be all friends because the lawyers they're gonna be friends because they went to the bar association, they went to law school, they might know each other, and plus they do cases and shit, so they might know each other. But both of these guys know Donald Trump, and Donald Trump appointed Todd Blanche, the head of the DOJ or the second in command of the DOJ, which runs the Department of Justice, and that's the FBI and stuff like that, right? Now, feel me, stay with me. So, David Oscar Marcus, that is Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer. Now, if you don't know who Ghislaine Maxwell is, you've been under a rock. Ghislaine Maxwell is the female that was with the guy named Jeffrey Epstein, who they say is part of the Jewish Mossad, which is the CIA for um, the Palestine or whatever, right? Now check it. Ghislaine Maxwell is Jewish too. You feel me? So dig. Um, she ended up getting convicted because Jeffrey allegedly offed herself. So he got she got convicted. She went to a trial, a jury of her peers or a judge trial, whichever one she chose. But she had a legal trial in America because you afforded a trial of your peers, right? So she lost at the trial. She got convicted. She's 63 years of age. They gave her a 20 piece. Bang, that means it gave her 20 years, right? So that means she's coming home like 80 if she does come home, maybe 75 on good behavior or whatever, right? Now, dig. So now Jeffrey Epstein, who was a convicted pedo, you know what I mean? So since he was a convicted pedo, touching young girls. I heard today that they was as young as 8 years of age, but I'm not sure. But I know he was touching between 13 and 15, stuff like that. Right now, check it. So he ended up getting gobbled up, which means he got the click clacks on his wrist. He got taken to jail, right? But when he went to jail, he ended up working out a deal with his lawyer, Alan Derkowitz. Now, look, they tried to charge Alan Derkowitz with touching kids on the island and all that stuff too, but he ended up getting his case thrown out. Now, stay with me. Alan Derkowitz is Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer, and he's also good friends with Trump. You feel me? And he's also Uis too. You feel me? So dig. All right. Um, they threw his case out, right? But you know, when you put in a motion for discovery, you get all the papers against you. So he know all the people's names who was in Jeffrey Epstein's case. But he can't disclose that because he made some type of agreement and he's a lawyer. He can't disclose that. He can get disbarred. You feel me? That's lawyer client confidentiality. So he got to do that. But also he made another agreement with the court because they knew what kind of case it was. So they was like, you can't blow it up. So he said, I know all the names, but I can't talk about it. So he went on the news last week and he said Ghislaine should be free because when he was Jeffrey's lawyer in Palm Springs, when he first got gobbled up with the girls, right? The young girls, he did 18 months, but he only did like 12 months inside. And he was able to go out work release like the first month or something because he got dope. So they told Alan Acosta, who was the United States attorney, who was the prosecutor, right? And his name is Alan Acosta. They told him, how does dude got 18 months? And he did that. He was like, this is above my pay grade. So imagine that. He's attorney, the head prosecutor, and it's above his pay grade. So that means that's higher. Now Jeffrey Epstein, it's a fact he be with Bill Clinton. He's on his flight list 28 times. That's what Trump said, right? Now stay with me. I'm gonna give you the closing tips. I'm in this video. All right. So look, if you're not subscribed to the channel, KEEPLO, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I keep you updated with all that real stuff that's going on. You know I do videos on street legends. But back to what I'm saying. So Ghislaine's lawyer, David Oscar Marcus, now he took it to the Supreme Court and he told them Jeffrey Epstein got convicted in Palm Springs, but part of his agreement was that him and any of his co-conspirators, meaning anybody that was down with him, and we know that they said, now check, y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think about this. You know they said Ghislaine Maxwell was meeting girls, little trailer parks or whatever that was doing misfortune, and they was giving 300 or whatever. Come on, go give Jeffrey a massage. So look, the girl ain't gonna just go with Jeffrey. So Ghislaine played a strong part. That's why she's doing 20 years. You feel me? And they trying to get her off the hook now. And Donald Trump acting like a bobo, and he ain't getting off the hook. And then they ask him, Donald Trump, yo, you gonna pardon her? He's like, I don't know. I ain't even think about that. But he said that 3 other times, and he pardoned all those people. General Michael Flynn and 2 other people. Now check it. Getting back to what I'm saying. So David Oscar Marcus took it to the Supreme Court, and he said, look, Jeffrey Epstein got convicted in Florida, Southern District. The Southern District. You feel me? New York is the Northern District. Or the East, whatever. You feel me? And look, it's 2 different districts. Even though it's judicial committees, but it's 2 different districts on a federal statute. It's still federal, right? Now check it. She's trying to use that Jeffrey made a deal to where he's immune of anything else that they find about, right? Now check this out. So this is her argument in court. This shouldn't play out. And y'all American people, don't let this play out. Because she's a convicted pedophile who coerced children and brought children harm. Don't let her get free. Because I'm definitely going to step on her neck. But check this out. Look, I don't care if she's 63 and she got 20. Let her wear that like jewelry. Just like all the other people do their time, right? That's just America, right? All right, now check it. Look, so they taking it to the Supreme Court right now. So her lawyer, David Oscar Marcus, took it to the Supreme Court, and he's going there with Todd Blanche. Todd Blanche is the head of the DOJ, right? That Department of Justice. So that's who's fighting against Ghislaine. First of all, why they even going to meet with her and talk to her Thursday for 10 hours? Would they go meet with any other pedophiles that brought harm to children? They wouldn't. You know why they going to meet with her? They going to meet with her because they know that Ghislaine is like, I ain't doing no 20. And she's like, oh, you know what I mean? And she going to say something. And she definitely know everybody who went to that island. She know all the girls and all the guys. You feel me? So they trying to keep that under their hat. And I'm saying, so why Trump ain't giving that up? You feel me? Like, they saying your name might be on the list. I'm not sure if his name is on the list, but like I said before, y'all get in the comments, It's so many important people named on that list. And they saying Bill Clinton was on a flight log 28 times, and he definitely went to the island. I'm not saying he did anything, but he definitely went to the island. So now, if this list comes out and it's Fortune 500 people that very well respected socially, and presidents, congressmen, that's going to mess up the flair of America being great. It's going to destroy America, and it's going to make all the people lose confidence in our judicial system, the Supreme Court not letting that go. You feel me? Because they take pride in their jobs, and so most of them. And then the American people ain't going to let that go. YouTubers, y'all created a monster. This ain't Channel 4, Channel 2. They going to stay on your neck. And just know that. And look, they trying to, oh, Obama did something. That didn't work. Okay, now ain't no list. That didn't work. So now people want answers. Yo, y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think. But yo, check this out. In closing to this, Ghislaine Maxwell is trying to use an argument that Jeffrey Epstein was immune to crimes since he made that deal with Alec Acosta, the attorney general, a prosecutor that was prosecuting him right there in Palm Springs, right? And he made it with the Southern District of Florida and all that shit. So that's like federal. So they trying to say that that's a binding arbitrary contract that the government should honor the contract. But she got convicted in the state of New York, buddy boy. And she got convicted in a different district, federal jurisdiction. Even though it's federal, she had a jury or a judge trial, a fair trial, and she got guilty. So she shouldn't get a presidential pardon or nothing. Now her lawyer David Oscar Marcus is saying they never gave her a bail because she went on a run. You feel me? She went on the run. Y'all remember. But yo, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you ain't part of my KEEPLO family, subscribe to this channel. Hit that red subscribe button. Hit that bell that say also you get all the content that I drop. Because I give it to you real around here. And real is rare. Fake is everywhere. So if you real, hit that thumbs up. And yo, just tap in with the channel. It's Lashin the God. Peace.